I call my summer leftover soup. You know, where it's like you've had a barbecue, you've had some salad, and you never finish it all anyway. So this is just going to be one of the quickest, simplest soups you'll ever do. So first and foremost, you're wanting about a litre of hot water going into your pot. And then it really is just throwing some ingredients in here as well. So all we have here is some leftover barbecue wings. So these ones, actually I'm saying barbecue, these were hot and spicy, but you know, they're from the barbecue type ranges that you get. A tin of tomatoes. Oops, splash splash, nothing new there. Maybe give that a wee rinse out. No point wasting it. And then I had a bit of lemon, so half a lemon, straight in with it. I've just, I think the technical term is julienned, some carrots, grated on the big slicer bit for me. Just one small carrot's fine. And then side beets. We've always got side beets in the fridge at this time of year, so just roughly chop. You're not needing them to be small because they'll break down. Side beets. Quite good for making soups like this because you don't need to wait like 45 minutes for them to properly cook out. These should cook down just about 30 minutes or so. However, at that point we're going to come, we've also got here a cup of macaroni. Now that doesn't need to be macaroni, you can use any kind of pasta you like, but small pasta is quite good for this. So just these wee conchiglie shells, they're just the small ones. Probably got a more technical name than that, and that's probably not how you pronounce it, but never mind. But anyway, so that is the basis of the soup, just as quickly as that. Now you're just wanting to herb it up a wee bit. So we've just got some mixed herbs there. We have a little thyme, but this is not, you know, strict rules or anything. You just put in what you've got. Mixed herbs is absolutely fine, if that's all you have. Just a little bit of pepper. Now you can use chicken stock cube if you want, because of the fact that you've got some chicken here. I'm using vegetable stock, so you know, don't put the chicken in if you want a vegetarian soup. That's absolutely fine. 2 teaspoons, which is the equivalent, as I always say, to about 2 stock cubes. Now I'm only putting that in just now, but once we taste it later we can adjust that. Always better to under season than over season. Oh, taking down an empty one, Kenny, that would get us far. The required garlic, I'm going to put 3 in because it is like a sort of summery Mediterranean soup, so you're wanting it to be nice and strong with garlic. And then a good old glug of olive oil. Technical term that, glug. So that's probably about 2 tablespoons if you want the technical term for it. Quick stir through, and then we're literally going to just leave that to come together now for half an hour, and then come back and add the pasta. At which point you bring it to the boil, cook the pasta out for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll just come back and serve. So see you in a wee while. Bye! Okay, so obviously after about 30-35 minutes I came back through and added my pasta to it, and I've now given it an extra 20 minutes. Now that's quite long for pasta, but you're not wanting it hard in this soup. So firstly I'm going to just squeeze out my lemon. Might as well get as much lemony zesty taste as possible out of it. And then what we're actually doing, this would be delicious with crusty bread, but tonight we're actually just having it with some flatbreads that I had just left over from Christmas. Now they are dated April, but in the spirit of not throwing anything out tonight, they will do absolutely fine, and we're just having it with a wee bit blue cheese. So anyway, we'll just pop out a dish here. In fact, I'll just use a spoon and get a couple of pieces of the chicken out. There must be a bit there, 1 or 2, because then if you have just the 2 or 3 pieces of the chicken just at the bottom of your plate, you can just nibble on it once your soup's finished. Get another one out here for Kenneth. And just pop that into that bowl there, and then we'll just get out some of the soup broth mix. Now, at this point, this is entirely up to yourself as well, obviously. We just want to add a little cheese over the top. Parmesan if you've got it. I've only got cheddar, but that'll do fine. And there you have easy peasy leftover summer soup. Hope you give it a try. Leave me some feedback on YouTube or even through the Orkney newspaper. And as always, if you need to find the ingredients, that's where you will find them, at theorkneynews.scot. And thank you for watching. Bye!